We're right in the middle of the Cromarty Firth at the moment, Invergordon behind us.
On the northeast coast of Scotland, there is a stretch of water that is home to the ghost rigs. These extraordinary structures brought here from the oil and gas fields of the North Sea, some for repairs, others left to rust. For boat operator David Grant, they are symbols of an industry in transition.
Lots changed over the years here. The rigs were built here and now they're being taken apart.
Now they're being taken apart here, yeah, and I suppose they're going on to renewables now as well. You know, well, all wind, it's all wind now, isn't it?
For those rigs that remain in operation, the other challenge is cleaning up. Drilling and extraction is a dirty, carbon-intensive business.
The UK's North Sea oil and gas industry is supposed to be halving its operational carbon emissions by 2030 and getting to net zero by 2050. But when you get up close to these things and you see just how huge and complicated they are, you also get a sense of just how challenging that decarbonisation process is going to be.
But whatever the difficulties, Port Director Rory Gunn is convinced fossil fuels have staying power, even as he shows us the new wind turbines he's helping to build.
I think that if you look at the amount of products that we use on a day-to-day basis that are only there because of oil and gas, and you look at the challenges we have on energy supply in the UK, as we see with our rising utility bills, etc., I think there has to be a grown-up discussion and a realisation that oil and gas is essential, and it will be for decades to come.
That is exactly the calculation the government has made. Its regulator, the Oil and Gas Authority, continues to approve new projects in the North Sea, most recently an oil and gas field called Abigail.
If the UK is a climate change leader, why on earth are we even considering approving new fields?
I understand the argument. It's a difficult and very complex situation to come to the right answer on. But if we stop new developments, the UK will just become more dependent on imports and we'll reduce our own security of supply options.
Campaigners disagree. The only route to both energy security and net zero targets, they say, is the rapid end of fossil fuels.
There is absolutely no room for growing the supply of oil and gas in the UK or anywhere. International Energy Agency, the world's leading energy think tank, declared twice last year that there's enough oil and gas in the world in production right now to take us beyond the limits of the Glasgow Climate Agreement, the Paris Climate Agreement. We just don't need to look for any more.
The tension over a declining industry that helped build our modern world is playing out now in the North Sea. The ghost rigs of Cromarty Firth, a reminder of the uncertainty ahead. Hannah Thomas-Peter, Sky News in Scotland.